Okay, we are here. We are live with some more Pokemon Violet. Last time we finished off our final 4 remaining Herba Mysticas in this game that I had to get to before we got back to Scarlet. We used that to catch a shiny Scovillain, a shiny, or final shiny Oricorio, Ballet Style, Phalanx, and then technically after the thing ran out, but we still got it, was a shiny Crabominable from an outbreak. So today, there's a main goal, but there's a second goal. The second goal would be to nickname all of these shiny Pokemon and sort of evolve what needs to be evolved and figure that all out, which we'll worry about that soon. The first thing I wanted to worry about is we still have 2 fancy Pokeballs left. And I didn't really consider this too much until later on, but we have a Beast Ball and a Fastball remaining. So what I want to do is go for 2 more shinies without Herba Mysticas, still Shiny Charm though, and try to get a Pokemon in each of those, a shiny Pokemon in each of those. I might give up, I'm not sure, we'll see, depends how I feel. I'm leaning toward Outbreaks, but the reason I'm wanting to do it this way, especially without the Herba Mystica, is because if you use the Herba Mystica... Okay, so actually, if you save before an encounter, and let's say you feign it and reset, the encounter will appear again, so you'll still get the shiny Pokemon. But if you have a sandwich effect on and restart, that'll go away. So if I were to find a shiny 5 minutes in to, you know, a sparkling power sandwich, right? Save, try to use the fastball, fail to catch it, reset, I lose the other 25 minutes of the sparkling power. We can save and reset as many times as we want without any issue if we don't have the sparkling power and there's no concerns about wasting time. So, yeah, we'll probably do Outbreaks, but we could also consider encounter powers. I think... So, the Beast Ball is going to be a little annoying to catch things in, but I think there's a lot of shiny options that make sense or work fine with it. Just off the top of my head, we could do like Fungus or a Moongus, we could do like Electrode, we could do Vaporeon, I think would even work fine. Like, I feel like there's a decent bit of those. The Fastball, on the other hand, I'm much less certain what I want to catch in. I've only been able to brainstorm a couple Pokemon. Like, I feel like we're way more likely to end up using the Beast Ball than the Fastball. I'm like, I think shiny, like, Flareon could work. Maybe shiny Breloom or Shroomish. Like, that's, like, all I got, though, for it. So we'll see. I want to see what the Outbreaks are. I'll see what calls to me. I mean, I have a pretty good idea what most shiny Pokemon look like, just from memory. And I could always Google it if I'm unsure. Yeah, I think an Outbreak, hunt is probably the best way to do this. I mean, I could do Encounter Power, but it's much better if I do it in and out of a town because we won't have the extra boost. Like if we do like the respawning method via a town. I don't think I care enough to go for Gothitelle right now. That's like a bluish shiny though. I mean, I can see how good the spot is too before I commit. Pretty sure it's like blue. Yeah, it's like a bluish. I mean, a Beast Ball wouldn't be bad on it. Not like an urgent shiny on my want list, but I'm willing to take a look here to see how good of a spot this is. Because, yeah, we're pretty much going to do the date skip glitch over and over until we find something we want. Or until I give up and decide to do the encounter power method. So we'll see. But yeah, I'll see how much I commit to this, and we'll go from there. Okay, that's a little too far away to do the town reset method. Say I picnic right over here, like, how many of them show up? I'm not even sure I want to do this one, but I'm like, I want to give it the... Because, I mean, if it really works out, it looks like a good spot that'll be easy to get the shiny in. Then I'm more willing to just run it. I don't think this is a very great spot. Well, maybe. Hello, welcome, welcome. I mean, I do have to do looking back and forth. Though we are pretty primarily getting Gothitelle. It's like slightly this way. And it wouldn't be the worst in the Beast Ball. And it might be a little hard to catch in the Beast Ball is the one thing. Because I'm pretty sure the Beast Ball has a worse catch rate on non-Ultra Beast Mons. And to go for a fully evolved Mon is a little bold. But this area does actually seem pretty good. I'm gonna pull back up the... I got the tail. I'm debating... I'm like, do I shop around or I just take the thing that seems to work? We're probably better off just taking the thing that works, aren't we? Or that we already have, that seems at least decent. Okay, let's just do it. Commit to it. I'm gonna put you in the front here a little bit faster. 1. I mean, literally worst case, 2, if we can't seem to get it in the Beast Ball, 3, we just take the shiny normally because we'd have it already, 4, and go for something else. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and I was gonna say the things on like their like ears. 11, 12, almost remind me of like the lines on the Beast Ball. That's kind of why that was what ultimately made me consider this. 13, 14, or decide to do it. So 15. Weird reasoning, but hey. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, they have a satisfying noise. 21, 22, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That one's tiny. 29, 30, 1, 3, 4, 5, 36, 37, 38, 9, 40, I flew it, 31, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 50, 51, 2, 3, 54, 5, 55, 5, 56, 7, 58, Oh my god, I'm so sorry! 58! I blanked on that, I forgot to look for you! Baby! 9... Do a few extra. 60... 1... Scared me. Two, 3, 4, and 60. I'll do one more to be safe. Cool. Okay. So I realize what we can actually do here is we can make a humongo or teensy sandwich, right? Because if we reset, it'll still be the Pokemon will have already been like generated, so I won't like lose out on it. Let's do a Psychic level 2 humongo. I figure a humongo is a little more interesting than a teensy for it. Just feels a little more correct to me. 57. Not that this is, you know, a necessary thing, but just a fun little addition. You know, if we get a bigger one, that's kind of cool. If not, it's whatever. I won't be upset. No, no, I really won't be. But I figure, hey, we have the opportunity, may as well. May as well take it, you know? Why are they sliding? Green Pepper was starting to slide a little. Yeah, we're just gonna go until we find one then. And then we'll have to figure out from there how we're handling the fastball. Yeah, it's definitely not the Pokemon I was expecting to go for, but I'm totally fine with it. I don't know what's gonna happen with the fastball still. I don't know, you know. I could see that one getting skipped, but hopefully the encounter power fighting doesn't. I don't think there's any fighting types over here anyway. I'm like, hopefully it doesn't fuck something up. We just gotta find the right positioning then. But yeah, so we got the 60 faint shiny odds with the sparkling, the shiny charm. This actually seems like a good spot right off the bat. Hopefully at night it won't be harder to spot. Yeah, I was like, this probably isn't a good spot because. Wait, is that the shiny? Bro, that was 2 picnic resets! What? I almost missed it! I thought it was like the lighting for a second! Okay, wow, that was quick! Okay! Damn, the game's making it up for the past 2 days being a little meaner with the shinies. That's so funny. Yeah, we're 14 minutes into the stream! And the Beast Ball doesn't really match it. I guess I can double check it doesn't have a way to damage itself. I don't think it does, but... Psych Up, Fake Tears, Hypnosis. No, okay. I'm actually doubting if I want to use the Beast Ball on it now that I'm seeing it. It's not really that blue. Which, is a bad play by me. But I might do it anyway. Cause yeah, this is definitely... I feel like the pink almost stands out more. And it's definitely lighter color than the other ones, but it's not really a blue, so to speak. Like, if we look at it, yeah, I don't think the Beast Ball... It's not, like, bad, it just doesn't match great. Honestly, the heal ball or the luxury ball. I think the heal ball looks kind of cool. Anyway, so we're already not doing what I'm supposed to be doing. But you know what? Hey, we roll with it. What's the catch rate on this thing? 6.5%, or with a Pokeball with full HP. So I mean, it's better than that, obviously, but. Okay. Anyway, now that we got Gothitelle, we can figure out who we're gonna use the Beast Ball. Oh, the entire point of me doing this was to use the Beast Ball, and I immediately went, actually, nah. It's seen the end of all existences. Who hasn't? Oh, I'm gonna have to go heal in a sec. Actually, no, never mind. I used the heal ball to feel it fully healed. I don't think this one ended up being big or anything, but that's fine. Honestly, kind of pretty for a subtler shiny. I do like the face. Like, we do have the Gothita that we found kind of by accident in a Scarlet. I don't know, something about the shiny. Like, is it that exciting? No, but there's something just kind of pretty, I think, about, like, the pink eyes. That stands out for me. I don't know. It has so many bows. Yeah, it really does. Alright, let me get an Angie photo real quick for my. I gotta send one to my girlfriend to show her I did a shiny. Well, okay. See her walk around real quick. I mean, it might have legs. We'll never know. Get one more reaction out of you. Nope, same reaction. One more try. Okay, same move but different noise. I really like its noise. It's kind of cool. Not a shiny I thought I'd be hunting, but I can't complain. That and Pokemon I forgot existed. Yeah, I feel that. Anyway, now that we didn't use the ball we were supposed to be using, we can go do the thing where you use the ball we're supposed to use. The heal ball kind of matched it nicely. What can I say? I probably should have just used the Beast Ball, but you know what? No regrets. Okay, so I think we're gonna be soft resetting. Not soft resetting. Date skip glitching to find a outbreak that matches either the Beast Ball or the Fast Ball in a way that I like, and is a shiny I also want. Okay, well now that I think about this, would Pyroar work with the Fast Ball actually? Especially because it's the male, which is the rarer one. I mean, the Fast Ball wouldn't be bad actually. Let's see what this looks like. Hold up. Let's see if there's a good outbreak or not. Oh yeah, I can take Gothitelle off the list of things that I need to get. Okay. Now that Gothitelle went super fast, we're not going to get a Pyroar for like 3 hours, so. Assuming this is even like a decent spot. I'm sorry? What do you mean I found it? Okay, so I'm getting the feeling this isn't a good spot. I mean, unless it's time of day specific, but if it is, I mean, that's not great. This is just the Great Crater. Like, there's nothing up here. Oh, there's one. There's no world where I can picnic up here. I don't think this spot's gonna work. Let's say I were to set up a picnic. How many tries have you gotten so far anyways? Like 10 plus? In general, a few. Here, give me 1 sec here. Actually, here. Let me see. Where's my profile? So in this game, 66. That doesn't include Scarlet, which is my main game, which probably also has more than that. Yeah, I don't think this spot's gonna be that good. I liked it in theory, but in execution, it's not great. I've only ever seen you catch 2 shinies before. Yeah, I mean, they show up. They just, you know, you just weren't looking. I mean, this functions, but yeah, it's like I'm only seeing what right now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of them out of the possible 15 spawns. I think we pass on it. What's your favorite shiny? Probably shiny Spheal, but that's just because Spheal's my favorite Pokemon and it has a nice shiny. I also like shiny. A lot of the shinies I like just happen to be my favorite Pokemon because they all ended up getting good shinies. There's Mareep that has a pretty good shiny. There's like Altaria I really like. I like Camerupt a lot too. I like Psyduck shiny. So Spheal number 1. Those other 4 are pretty high on the list, but they're all just favorites in terms of Pokemon. So I was like, nah. Okay, let's do the date skip glitch. See if we can find a shiny I want to put into a Beast Ball or a Fastball. That actually is a good outbreak. Ooh. I think that's gonna mess it up actually that I did that. We're gonna have to try that again. Did you pre-order a Switch 2? I did not. I probably won't. At least not anytime soon. Especially with just how things are looking, A, price-wise, and B, like, a lot of times buying a console in it's early... Oh, Breloom. I was talking about that. A lot of times, it's early lifespan. There's just not a lot of games, and there's still technical issues that need to get worked out. So... Look at Breloom. See, I haven't even bothered. I mean, I haven't been keeping up to date with it too much. So I think odds are I'll get it one day, most likely. I just don't want to get it. I mean, I tend to not really, you know, buy games either at launch. I tend to wait a while. I'm just like a more patient gamer with that sort of thing. So a lot of Shroomish. That's not really what we're here for. Wait, we have Encounter Power fighting on. That's why. Okay, I was like, why are we seeing so many? Okay, this seems okay. I think this has to be a round one though. Not horrendous, just not great. Debating if this is a good spot or not. The encounter power is probably making this a little harder than it needs to be. In terms of judging. Yeah, I don't think this is gonna be it. I mean, I could try a picnic and just sort of see. But I'm not even sure where I want to stand for it. Yeah, that spot didn't work. I can go closer to the edge, but then things are just gonna spawn on below me. But yeah, like, I want the Breloom, I just don't think... that this is a great option. I mean, literally the other thing I can do is just ride around and see if I get lucky. Because a lot of the spawns are going to be Shroomish and Breloom. But... I don't know if that's necessarily worth it. Well, over here is a lot of Primate. Seemingly. Yeah, I mean, we definitely would have a good... I mean, not that I'm against finding a shiny Primate, because we don't have one, but... doesn't fix our, the issue of us trying to use the Beast Ball and Fastball on Chinese. Because, yeah, like, I can keep running past this spot. I think I'm better off just moving on. I say as I don't move on. There's that piece of me that wants it to work. I'm not getting there though. Zoro, isn't it? Yeah. Is it a shiny one though? No. Okay. Let's see what else we got. Unfortunately, so there's Breloom. Yeah, there's Orthworm, Mankey, Fletchling, Launcher. Yep. Okay, nothing I want. Okay. Date skip time, baby. Yeehaw! Shit. I keep hitting the wrong button. Try that again. There we go. Oh my... Not gonna work. I'm... Oh, it did work. I thought that was gonna break it. Okay, well, we take it. Beavered... Third Persimmon. Okay, we're getting a lot that we have already. Gyarados. I want to bother with trying to get us Floatzel. I don't think Graveyard or Houndstone's shiny, because they're more like brown, aren't they? Would work with the fastball. Oh, cool. Graveyard's yellow. Like, it's not the worst. Houndstone wouldn't really work. Graveyard's not the... It doesn't have any red on it. It's okay. Let me see if the area seems viable. Also, this might be a hunt that requires me to, like, run around to pop him out of the ground. I'm not sure. But that would complicate things a little bit. Oh, a lot of crabs. Yeah, we still have the encounter power fighting up. I think it's just one. And yeah, I didn't realize how much Cabrawler spawned around here. Kind of interesting. Okay, I should a little bit. You didn't see that. I'm going the right way, I think, right? Nope. You live and you learn. You live, laugh, and you love. I'm just curious. Now am I going the right way? I think I am. Famous final words. And I'm just at a different fly spot now. up and around. Plus, this gives me a chance to see. I got hella homework, so get it. Okay, thank you for the luck. I appreciate it. Thank you for stopping by. Okay, let's see. Don't you just love it when you can't even seem to, for some reason, find the outbreak? It's great. Man tries to shiny hunt but can't because he can't find the location. I'm getting the feeling this is not going to be that good of a spot. Oh, so they do stay above ground. Oh my gosh. That's a TM. I don't think this works. I don't think this is even worth the energy. No. Not great. Okay. I think we're doing a reset. Oh boy. I really should have just got the Toad the Beast Ball, shouldn't I have? We're gonna be here another like 3 days because of that decision. That didn't work. Woo, woo, woo. We'll get there. Ah. Ooh, excuse me. Okay, there we go. For Brawler. Roomish. Both of these could theoretically work for the fastball. Let me see. I'm looking at the Shroomish and Breloom. I think it's more orangey, right? But I think that works okay for the fastball. Let me take a look at Breloom. I mean, I think it would look fine. The only other thing would be Crabrawler, which I think is more of a red Crabrawler. No, it's purple with red boxing gloves. I mean, it kind of works too, but I think I'd rather go. We'll try Shroomish. If it's bad, then we can check out Crabrawler. Because yeah, I would like a shiny Breloom to use in for catching stuff in Scarlet. Okay, that immediately made me not hopeful. This isn't it, Chief, is it? Shoot! This is definitely not it. Ah! Where should I try if I'm gonna consider picnic resets? Oh, they can spawn down there too. Uh-huh. Not looking too good, Chief. The only other thing I could consider be like going back and forth. Yeah, this isn't it either. We keep finding Pokemon that work. We're just not finding outbreaks that work. Because yeah, like Kilowattrel works for the fastball, but we already got the Kilowattrel shiny. Oh boy. A pretty good idea where we need to go, though. Man keeps seeing Crabrawlers. I mean, yeah, the way we're going, we might honestly be better off just doing an Encounter Power shenanigans. Encounter Power 2 and just looking around. Oh my god, that's a lot of snow run. Preferably less duds. I said that and I see where this is and I'm going, this might be a dud. Well... Actually, this could work. That's promising. Hold on. Okay. I guess I don't know for certain how much of this is from the other... Okay, well... Can't move. Pretty picky, but... I can't tell how much of this is just from the encounter power, but... Theoretically, it seems like it'll work. So that's not as good. Probably like over here. Ah, okay. Damn. Not even that slanted! Come on! Game! I'm just gonna start throwing a full-blown like temper tantrum. Ah. Holy lag. Would I just be better off doing the all run back and forth? Gosh, I wish I could just... It's not that slanted! I'm not even convinced, to be honest, that this is even that good for this. It's not like bad, it's just not great. I'm trying to see. I'm trying. I think a lot of this is just from the encounter power as well. Fuck it, I say we try it. Let me look at the... I'm gonna compare this image real quick. The ball. I don't know. I'm like going back and forth on it. I can actually just pull it up real quick. It's not gonna be the... Oh, it may be. Okay, whatever. Because yeah, it's like the red fist, and the yellow is kind of like its hair in the middle of it. Okay, let's just do it. We need to do something with these balls, and I don't want to spend forever on this. Let's just give it a shot. Oh wait, I just realized. You covered in snow? For a second I was like, wow, you look shiny. The issue, I guess, is that we could faint wrong ones. Whatever. Anyway, 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is that a launcher? No, it's Carl. I was like, what? 6. No, it's just the. I was so confused for a sec. 7. Be my brain. 8. 9. 10. I don't know how many of these are actually from the outbreak. 11. 12. I don't know if these are. 13. 14. 15. 16. 17. 18. 19. 20. 21. 22. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 30. Halfway. 31. 32. 33. 4. 5. 36. 7. 38. I might honestly do 70 to be honest. 39. 40. 41. 42. 43. 4. 45. 46. 47. 48. 49. 50, we're getting there. 51. 52. 53. 4. 5. 56. 57. 58. 9. 60. I'm gonna go to 70 because some of these I don't think were part of the outbreak. If I'm being real. 60. Okay. 61. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. And 70. We should be fine. That should have been enough. Okay, let's find the spot in a sec. Let me go save. Let me see. Can we do like a Humongo fighting too? A, because, I mean, Big Crab funny, but also B, because it'll make it a little easier to spot, potentially. There we go. Do we have a level 2? Do we even have a level... We don't even have a level 1. Okay. Mungo powered. Could we buy one? We could buy fighting one. Actually, I may as well... Let me pull up the sandwich calculator. I can just craft a level 1 through that. It's better than nothing, I figure. Mungo fighting. What? Okay, well that actually just works if I just do a rice and a butter. Oh fuck, I had to move for that. Whatever, we'll figure it out. There's a gnat going natso on me. Yeah. Hope I don't mess this up. Well, that was close. I'm gonna really quickly close the window. It's getting chilly. Yeah. I like how it just sits on the screen. My sweatshirt that I use to prevent the door from slamming from the wind. Okay. Cool. Yeah, so there should be Humongo fighting level 1. If it's not, then we'll panic. Okay. Perfect. I'm gonna have to adjust my position slightly after this for soon. Yeah, we were super lucky with Gothitelle, which means we won't be here. Let's get over it all in this direction. Okay. I mean, there's really no rush to this. I mean, the sooner the better for my sanity, but there's no no time limits. What is going on over there? Nah, we're on a slam now. I'm trying to see like what is. the best positioning I can have for this. This isn't horrendous. Not really good though. I mean, I guess if we're seeing on average like 8 to 10, it could be worse. You know what? Could be worse. Could be a lot worse. I mean, if on average like 10 of them are for Brawl, 10 of the spawns out of the 15 are for Brawler, I can very much live with that. I like spawning under that tree, which is a little annoying. So far away, but it's okay. Yeah, not as many this time, but oh well. This will be my life for the moment. It is kind of funny, yeah, the Gothitelle was like such a good positioning for us, and then we just immediately found the shiny without even having to do resets. Not that I'm complaining. I mean, it's a fast shiny, I can't complain, but it is kind of funny. What would be crazy is if we found an accidental shiny, like a phase, that happened to fit the fast or the beast ball. I don't know what that would be. I don't think anything I've seen would fit that requirement. But it would be funny. I don't know if from a distance I'd be able to tell a Bergmite is shiny if I'm being real. I wonder if it's better to like look. I don't know how spawn mechanics work relative to like where the player is looking. Like maybe it'd be better to look in this direction if it means they're more likely to spawn behind. I'm genuinely curious. I don't know. That might actually kind of be how it works. I might be trying to spawn less in front of me. I mean, that was a one-time thing, so, you know, not a very accurate test, but... Seems like we have slightly better spawns when we're looking this way. Okay, never mind. This is very inconsistent. Sometimes these spawns are like wonderful to me, and other times it's just like, no. Joker Brawler, bye-bye. Great. In a terrible way. Okay, it's just terrible. Fruit. I like paranoid, but no, it's just a fruit that is being eaten. Yeah. Oops, sorry, I was trying to do the double zoom. Trying its best, I guess. Did all the Sneasels despawn? I turned around and they came back and they were just gone. No, it's okay, you don't need to snow. Unless it's gonna lead to me getting like a title, but I get a Snow Frolicker title. A little bit of lag, sheesh. Like, I definitely could try running back and forth here, but it doesn't seem worth it. Was it shiny Frigibacks? I feel like would look pretty cool in a Beast Ball. Well, that also seems like a nightmare shiny to hunt, but I'm like, I probably could just slap Encounter Power Dragon on, and it would be the only, not the only thing, because we're not doing, it would just be level 2, but it would theoretically work if I wanted to do that. I don't know if I do. Just a thought. Yeah, so we're just looking for the red box and gloves. That'll be by far the easiest way to spot one. Which is nice that you can see it from like a 360 angle for the most part. It's not like some shinies where you have to like see it from one direction, otherwise you don't know it's shiny. You know, and that Charcadet, for example. I think even Crabominable was more that way, because it was like the front of its like hands, or paws, claw. I guess they're claws. You know, we're not all bright, especially not me. I mean, they're not really that claw-like, although maybe that's why they open up to become claw-like. They have like the weird like mouth almost on them. I don't think is what they're supposed to be. I don't think they're supposed to be mouths on the hands. It's not Hydreigon. But so, and I can always occasionally just check in on the big timer. That'll give us an indication of how long we've been hunting for too. Excuse me. Just an itty bitty yawn right there. Let's take a peek real quick. Okay, about 10 minutes we've been hunting. Not too bad. Oh yeah, it's definitely not the most optimal. I mean, once again, I could do the running back and forth, but I'm just not convinced it's gonna go well. Unfortunately. Yeah, some of these are only getting like 6 or 7. And I like with the picnic reset method, I guess it is somewhat feasible to actually have like an encounter number, unlike walking around where it's, you know, impossible to keep track of basically. That way I could complain when I'm over odds. No. If I get over odds, that is. Which I never do, because I'm just such a good shiny hunter. I mean, I just have raw shiny hunting skill. I'm coping right now. I knew Gathatail was a fluke. This would actually be an interesting place to hunt Magnemite. If they spawn here, I don't think there's like any other steel or electric types. I would like to go for... I got the Magnemite. I would like to get 2 more for the full line at some point in Scarlet. I don't think it's an urgent want, but, you know, the fun one. The request is, are we going to get a shiny Crabrawler first, or is it going to be a phase? I think it's way more likely to be Crabrawler, because it's higher odds, and it still seems to be a majority of the spawns, even if it's only like a 60% majority. But a phase could happen. I don't think any phases would help in our Pokeball scenario. None of them will be like, oh yeah, now I can use the faster Beast Ball. But that's okay. This one's not having a lot, is it? Yeah. I guess it was like 6 of them. I really should just get the actual number looked up so I know, like, what are the actual odds of me finding the shiny Crabrawler. Because I genuinely don't actually know the number. I just know it's higher odds than base because we fainted 60 of them, presumably. Unless more than 10 of them were not actually a part of the outbreak. Which I guess is possible, just unlikely. Snow. Yeah, then you get spawns like this sometimes where it's pretty much only Crabrawler outside of us and over. Which, like, that's what we want, is we want, you know, 10 plus of the spawns to be Brawler. But I'm sure we'll see our red-gloved boxing champ sooner rather than later. I got a feeling. Okay, not all at once, Crabrawler. Yeah, dang, that was like 3. Like, oof. Now you're just messing with me. I mean, at least this is like a chill thing to do. Doesn't require like a crazy amount of focus or anything. And obviously I still have to be attentive, but you know, there's no like Herba Mysticas or anything. Barely used. I mean, maybe we use butter and rice for Humongo Power 1. Like, there's not really any associated risk doing this, which is something that's nice about not using the Herba Mysticas. Is it doesn't feel as much like I have to like rush, try to find something. I can just kind of be leisurely about it. Although it obviously takes longer, on average, by however much. I don't know what the actual percentage is. Yeah. Pros and cons. Yeah, we did get Crabominable yesterday, so I would not mind a Crabrawler to add to the collection. Alright, that's a double press. That they are going crazy over there. Shaking their arms left and right. Actually, it was more up and down. Man, I had 4 directions and I chose 2 that were incorrect. Yeah, I'm doing my best to get that thorough look at the gloves. It should be pretty noticeable. I'd be surprised if it wasn't. The character's wearing shorts. They're probably dying out here. Lag. How we doing? Okay, we're going for 18 minutes. Not too bad so far. Hopefully we can get it before the 30-minute runs out. I feel like we've generally had pretty good luck with that. Well, I know we'd use like Encounter Power level 2, for example. And usually most times we'd get a shiny. It'd just be 1, but not bad. You know, it'd pretty much always be the one I was actually looking for. It wouldn't be phases. Gotta be careful, the one by the... Which should be over there. It'd be an unfortunate one to miss. It's coming one day. I'm trying not to worry too much about it. I mean, yeah, there's definitely one of those cases where, yeah, I'm aware that I'm not doing this as optimally. Well, not. I'm aware that this is not the world's most optimal outbreak. I wouldn't call it a bad one, just not an amazing one. A little on the mediocre side. I mean, hey, no phases, for better or for worse. I mean, I guess if I phased it on Citadel, I mean, I like Citadel, I don't need it. I feel like, cool, I got like 4 of those. Hey, I'll take a Sneasel phase, though. I wouldn't mind that. I sort of ended up saving it because I think there's a chance we get it when we're trying to find Roaring Moon. If we do Dark type, in Scarlet, but you know. if we go like the extra like 10 minutes when this sandwich runs out, if we haven't found anything, maybe we'll try the run back and forth method for a bit. Just, you know, try to keep it interesting. I just have to be safe with that one. You never know. I feel like I need something to like commentate on. I don't really have much to say. Like one of these days I'm gonna have to play a new game. I know there's been talks with Bridge and I doing something together again. Most likely Pokemon. There's like 2 Pokemon things we want to do. There's a few things that I've been intrigued by, Pokemon-wise and not Pokemon-wise. I think I've talked about, I'm like, there's games I want to play that are, oh, doesn't matter, subject irrelevant. We found one! Yeah, that's very noticeable. It's like, got big old, like, cherries on its hands. It's very traditional boxing glove-esque. Oh, even like the like eyelids are red. That's kind of interesting. Let me confirm. Level 39, Crab Heaven Reversal, Payback Slam. Cool. Okay, so if we don't catch it, we just reset because we got the save. And we're using the fastball here. That is very, very red. But hopefully we just get it right away and I don't have to think about it. Yeah, so this is what the ball looked like on it. Not like a perfect match, but could be a lot worse too. The fastball is just like a weird looking ball too. So. Cool, I mean we got it first try. I will take it. That just leaves the beast ball left. We're probably gonna go do a quick heal and then we'll get a couple photos with it. Do a quick title check on it. Nope, that's okay. Okay, we'll do the one over here and we'll kind of find a nice snowy spot for it. The photos. Oh crap. I guess the spot doesn't matter too much because it's a shorter Pokemon, so it'll probably mainly just be the floor. Okay, yeah, it really just does leave the Beast Ball then, huh? Yeah, that was, what, a little under half hour, like 20-something minutes? I can see what the timer's at and just slap another minute or 2 on it. Yeah, but yeah, this is maybe like 23, 24 minutes. Not too bad at all. For not having any, you know, sparkling powers or anything. Let's see. I mean, I could honestly probably just take the photo around here and it would work fine. It doesn't have to be exactly where we caught it. Yeah, that spot works pretty well. It encapsulates where we caught it, even if it's not the exact spot. Take a look at this little guy. Yep, no, very bright red on the fists. Oh, oh, wow, that lighting just drastically changed. Got a nice, like, yeah, like, wrestler pose. See what its Angie face looks like. Oh, yeah, it goes for the uppercut of doom. Ready? Very uppercut of doomy. Boom. Okay, let's take a look at it snoozing. Yeah, it's got the red eyelids. That's kind of a cool little touch. Get back up. It's like, I wasn't asleep. Gorilla definitely has some sass to it. I can respect that. So it looks. Give it a little. Oh yeah, show him who's boss. Hit him with the uppercut. Oh yeah, you're so strong. Hey Cupchu, how you doing? Oh yeah, Cupchu! Yes, you are! You're the Cupchu! You're the Cupchu! I love you. Okay, let me send. I took a screenshot. Let me send it to my girlfriend. Okay. Let's party back, and then I think we're just gonna start resetting again for one more shiny. It's gonna be the Beast Ball shiny. Let me also take Crabrawler off the list here. I removed Gothitelle earlier, I'm pretty sure. I did. Yeah, okay. Is there any other outbreaks that I care about? I think no, right? Yeah, no, okay. I'm just gonna go to Messagoza for the moment. While we try to figure out what we're doing with the Beast Ball. We got about an hour 45 here, so there's a very good chance that we, you know, get the shinies we need today. I don't know if we'll have, depends how lucky we get here. I think there's definitely more Pokemon, as I said, that work for the Beast Ball than the Fastball. Okay, hopefully that doesn't fuck anything up. Me repeatedly clicking the wrong thing. Nope, cool. Dunsparce, Magikarp, Snowfish, Avalugg, Bramblin. Bramblin, I think, is like white on it. I just don't think it would work. I mean, it doesn't necessarily have to color match to be a nice ball for the Pokemon, just because the Beast Ball is kind of a cool looking ball. And I think it just works well color-wise with a lot of mons. Meryl. Or the color works well with a lot of colors, but Glaceon could work. Let's see what the spawn. Let's see what the location looks like. And Glaceon's a shiny I'm terrified to go for, to be honest, but I'm curious. Yeah, it's definitely not the highest of priorities of evolutions, but one that I'm willing to consider. I mean, the Beast Ball isn't like a perfect match, so kind of just an ass shiny to put it on, but hey. Let's see. Where is this exactly? I can't picnic here. Second. Two. Let me see something here. I don't think this is a good spot. I think I'm passing on this. Glaceon's already annoying enough to find shiny without, you know, a bad spot. Yeah, there's too many other things here. Okay, what else spawned? if anything of interest, I got Marini. I think Marini's more of a red kind of shiny, so I don't think it's great for this. Okay, I want to go back to Misagoza. Keep resetting. Let's see. Huh. Okay. I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm not sure what to expect. It is kind of interesting to just do it this way, because it's sort of like, well, we'll see what the first thing I'm interested in that matches. The first thing we don't have that matches, I guess, is a better way to put it. Or at least vaguely matches. Try that again. Yeah, usually when it doesn't work, you kind of have to open and close the map. Murkrow, Kilowattrel, Magneton. I mean, Magneton's kind of interesting, but I think we can do better. Like, I don't think the Beast Ball is inappropriate for it. I just don't. I think we can do better. If we were trying to do the level ball, I'd probably consider it, but... Gumshoe, Tandemaus. I'm not doing Tandemaus. Not doing Tauros. Yeah, what are these outbreaks? They're going for the subtlest outbreaks known to man, or subtlest shinies. I don't think I want to do Fanfi. Orthworm, Ice Cube. Bulb. Fanfi's mildly tempting, but I don't think so. Because I'd have to keep the. I mean, I have the other Fanfi shiny. One would have to become Dawn Fan. Yeah, I mean, it's not the worst, but my girlfriend responded, "Crab." Part of me was like, I could just do Orthworm again. What was the ball we caught the other Fanfi in? But yeah, no, okay, we'll stick to that. We'll find something, I'm sure. And as I always said, I mean, if we don't find anything in like 20 or 30 minutes, I could always just encounter power 2 something. Really? I don't know why sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. Okay, well, that might have broke it. I'm just gonna still do it anyway, though. Ack! Finn is in, Capsicum. Bone's cool. Theoretically, Toadschool's kind of an interesting one. I mean, it doesn't really match color-wise, but I think it has like an interesting contrast of it being like the pale white Toadschool. Just the Beast Ball's darker blue. Let's see if the outbreak seems okay, and then we can decide. If it's a good outbreak, I think we go for it. If it's a bad outbreak, we'll just move on. So. Okay. Ow. I pulled myself. Whatever that means. Why am I looking at every Pokemon now? Like, what if it's shiny? And I know why. Because I like shinies. This is not gonna be a good spot. I just immediately am like, hell no. That is not a picnic, that is a box. Oh wait, let me do that real quick though. That thing is running. Six. Yeah, stuff's spawning down there. Stuff's probably spawning above. I don't think this spot works. Okay. Back to hunting. Yeah, that's the one downside to outbreaks is some of them are just bad. First skid. Mildly intriguing. I was actually about to say Mabostiff would be a pretty good one, I feel like. Or Mastiff, one or the other. It is kind of like a darker blue. Also, I wonder if that Dondozo's outbreak spot is any good. I mean, if it is, I'll do it, to be honest with you. Like, I want that shiny Dondozo. We've tried a... Oh, we've really only tried... I mean, we've tried once with the outbreak, and... like, one or two other times we've just spent a bunch of time going around Lake Castleroy when we had a water sparkling power-up. No luck, though. Yeah, and I was like, ooh, Espeon Outbreak, that's pretty cool. And then I went, you don't need an Espeon Outbreak. You just do it in counter power. Okay, random item, sure. Where is this exactly? Oh. Other direction. The spot? On paper it looks okay. I don't think it's great. I mean, like, I can't really picnic it, I don't think. Well, maybe I can do a decent enough picnic. This doesn't look too bad. This might just be a run back and forth kind of one, to be honest. I'm just see out of curiosity. Yeah, there's too much stuff, I think we'll try running back and forth. Yeah, I don't even fully really get the despawn. Not awful. It's not great. Anyway, I found a shiny deerling though, so it doesn't matter. This is why I always check them. Baby! Oop, wrong lead. Oh, I don't know if we even have. I don't know if we have this deerling. We have two of them. I'd be pretty sick if this is one of the deerling we needed. I mean, they're always yo cute. I can't complain. You just Zen headbutt. Okay, real quick, let me look up deerling's move pool. I wrote deering. Level 34, charm, energy balls in it. Yeah, it is takedown. Okay, and I can't put it to sleep. There's an orange one. I mean, I do like the heal ball. We just do the heal ball. We did save, so the risk is pretty minimal, but... Super duper. Not at all what we were looking for. I think we have a winter one. I don't know what the other one is off the top of my head, though. Might be this one. I don't think you can change Deerling form. I know you can change, like, Burmy form based off where you battle with it. But I don't think that's a thing for Deerling. Aw. I don't know, I'd have to look that up if there's a way to do it in this game. 'Cause maybe there is. I could soak it and then put it to sleep. I don't think it matters that much, but I could. There we go. Healing! Oh boy. I don't know what my Sawsbuck Deerling shiny luck is. I ain't complaining though. I'm gonna move slightly so I don't get immediately mobbed by my Mobostiffs. Let's see. On the off chance, does it have a title? No, that's okay. Let's say hello. Ooh, you're excited. Hang on, try that again. Hello there. Deerling is just so cute. It's such a baby. Every time I love it. He makes me laugh so much. I don't know. It hugs at my little heartstrings. Get a little hop. Ah, look at how angry it is! Oh no! It's gonna get us! Let's hit snooze. Aww, you're a baby. I'll get a quick screenshot of that for my girlfriend. Do a quick little run around. Oh, it's so pretty, it's so silly. I love Deerling's little prance, it's so cute. In case you couldn't tell, I like Deerling. Aww, you're so cute. You're so precious, I love you so much. Mwah. Anyway, now that we got sidetracked, the third random shiny Deerling. I mean, the game just knows how to like win me over. What can I say? All of my shiny Deerling are just completely random. Okay, yeah, fuck it. Let's try the Mobostiff. Screw it. 1. I don't know if Zoroark can spawn down here. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. And 7. 12. 13. 14. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Hello, duck. Very cute. Just standing there menacingly. 22. So cute, I gotta despawn it for it. I accidentally beat it up. Okay. 24. 5. 26. 7. 8. 29. 30. 1. 32. 33. 34. 5. 6. 37. 8. 39. 40. 41. 42. 43. 4. 5. 6. 7. 48. 49. Psyduck. 50. 51. 52. 53. 54. The shadows are a little rough. 55. 56. 57. 58. 59. 60. 61. 62. We're doing a few extra. 63. Oh no! Sorry. 64. That was a genuine mistake. 65. Okay, that should be enough. You in the lead, do a quick save. Up the picnic. Okay, I'm gonna take a real quick BRB break, and then we will do our Mastiff hunt. So, be right back, 1 second. quick second. Yeah, hang on. Oh, crap. Wish I got back here with deer. Oh wait, I want to see about making. I may as well make a dark sandwich for Humongo Power. I know we keep going for Humongo Powers with these guys, but I feel like it makes sense for a big. Oh, that's a master sandwich. Do level 2. Yeah, okay, we're just stuck with level 1. That's fine. We can do an ultra sushi. Okay, that's actually kind of expensive. Hang on. Hey, can I just go to? I can just run a medallion and go to the Seabreeze Cafe. Ah, what am I doing? I'll take a quick peek what spawns here. Given my luck with shiny deerling. I like how I'm looking for deerling now. I'm like, me does hunt for Mabostiff, also me starts looking at all the deerling. I mean, this game just hands them out to me like candy. I mean, I think it's tied for the most shinies I've gotten randomly in this game. It's tied with Venomoth. I don't think there was any other ones we've randomly stumbled into 3 times. I don't think so. And we've gotten, what, 2 deerling, not deerling, Sawsbuck on accident. No clue. I mean, it does help that I probably stare at every like group of Sawsbuck and deerling I find out of curiosity. Let's see, Breeze Cafe. Nope, that what? I said that like it was gonna be a pun, and then I just said the name of the place. What am I looking for again? Which one? Oh, this is Seafood Fresco. How can I be so silly? I don't think it's this one. What's? I don't even know which one the Seafood Cafe is then. Okay, now you're just confusing me. Not that. There we go. Another dark one. Cool. Let's see how this goes. And hopefully we'll have time to try the Dondozo outbreak and see if it's any good. Once again, completely getting off track of what I'm supposed to be doing, but that's okay. And then, yeah, pretty much tomorrow, assuming we get this shiny within the next hour and 15 minutes, in the Beast Ball. What am I trying to say? Assuming we get that, yo, brain. We can start doing nicknaming stuff tomorrow. I might honestly start with Scarlet. We have to nickname some stuff in there as well. I don't know, we might do some bouncing back and forth. We'll have to see. Anyway. Okay, now our job is just gonna be to look for a shiny. Don't know what exactly I'm doing here, so we're just gonna kind of wing it. Seems like they're pretty reasonable with the spawns for these guys. I hate the way the... Sorry, I dislike the way the shadow of the tree makes him look shiny-ish. It makes him look like a different color. I mean, I think they're more blue. Like, I think we'll be able to tell when it's shiny. But, you know, there's just the paranoia. Wow, that's actually quite a few here. Going to that corner is more effective than I'd expect. I think I'm a little paranoid too, because, like, it took me a little bit to recognize the shiny Mastiff. when I've had that on my screen. And I'm like worried I'm gonna like somehow miss it. I think this is just the Tauros curse again. Where I just assume I'm gonna miss shinies because of Tauros. Tauros has like forever ruined my confidence in shiny hunting. Why am I checking the Deerling? This is not why we're here, Ling! Although to be fair, can you blame me? I like shiny Deerling. I'm gonna at some point have to get all the seasons shiny for Sawsbuck and Deerling. It's gonna happen. Knowing me. Whether it's by accident or intentional. This... I can't decide if I want to faint that onto mouse or not. It looks like a static spawn. I feel like it's just gonna kind of get in the way a little bit. God. Bro, get a hobby. You don't need to keep looking at all the Deerlings. I do, though. It's been very rewarding so far. Persian, on the other hand, if there was a shiny one, I probably wouldn't notice it. And I'm not even gonna bother trying. I don't care enough about Persian to thoroughly check all of them. If I miss one, I miss one. Random Mastiff and Blastiff group, I mean... They're not that uncommon, so I'm not surprised. There's me running into the Tundamaus on accident. I knew it was gonna happen. I went for a hidden item too. Dear Wing! I love you. Anyway. I really should just look up an image of Shiny Mastiff. Blastiff just to be safe. I'm sure there's some defining feature on it that I could look for if I'm not confident of what I'm looking at is just it being weird in the shadow or not. And if we happen to stumble into a shiny Mastiff first, I mean that also works fine with the Beast Ball, so I cannot complain there. And I would just evolve it anyway. That's the, I mean, the whole reason we're going for this is just to catch it in a Beast Ball. Because I want to use the fancy Pokeball. The only one I have remaining. Ah! I was trying to look at the Deerling again! I'm trying to look at all their bows every time. Become an addiction looking at all the Deerling. It's like the lamest addiction. Yeah, when it comes to OCD, some people obsessively check like their locks or stuff like that. I just obsessively check Deerlings to see if they're shiny. No, I know it's not the same. I don't. OCD is a very serious mental thing that should be taken seriously. Hi, welcome to Man scared he offends somebody. Or is insensitive. I guess more just that he's insensitive, less that he offends somebody. But, you know. I don't want to accidentally be an asshole. Then again, I mean, I've probably done it countless times before. And I'll probably like do it countless times more. The thing, though, is if you're insensitive and nobody hears it, is it insensitive? I mean, yes, but... I like how I just go on these weird, semi-anxiety-fueled ramblings. Sometimes it's great. That's just, like, true content. Is somebody trying to, like, as gently as they can make a point that they have no strong feelings toward. But also don't want to sound like one of the people that are obnoxious about it. Anyway. So far, no boss diff. I keep saying Mastiff, or like wanting to say Mastiff or no boss diff. There's a few Pokemon I do that with where I just kind of like flip their evolutions. Names. Like, I know which one's which, I just say the wrong one sometimes. You know, I had to do it to him. Oh, man. Hey, we gotta get that Deerling shiny number up one more so it's beating out Venomoth. You know? In terms of random shinies we just happen to find. Like... Hey, you know? It's a real true classic case of good versus evil. Deerling good, Venomoth evil. I don't even have anything against Venomoth. Shiny Venomoth's quite nice. It just keeps jump scaring me. Hello? Where are the just Pokemon? There they are. Huh. Took them a second there. I don't know what was going on. I just decided not to bother up here. Oh yeah, and then we can kind of use our remaining time on our food just to get a gauge of how long we've been doing this for. Got 10 minutes, yeah. Probably a little bit less. Took us a minute or two to drive our butts over here. Yeah, there does seem to sort of be a pretty, like, sweet spot, a pretty good centerpiece area where a lot of them spawn, but I don't know exactly how to get that. I don't get the movement tech. we got about an hour to find this before I'm gonna start going, okay, it's getting late. I mean, it's gonna get late if it takes us another while, but... I mean, ideally we get the chance to at least check out the Dondozo outbreak just to see if it's even viable. But if it doesn't happen, it doesn't. I mean, if we don't get them a boss diff, we don't get them a boss diff. I mean, I'm sure we'll find it eventually. The Crabrawler didn't, I mean, it took, what, 20 minutes? Gothitelle took like 2. I mean, yeah, I get we don't have the, don't have like a picnic reset spot. I mean, I could try picnic resetting again. Sometimes it ends up being a little bit, less intense, but... You know. Gotta love saying my butt, you knows. We technically didn't really start the Mabostiff hunt when we found the Deerling, so it wasn't really a phase. So we'll see if we find something else before we find the Mabostiff. We're gonna have to name this thing like Arvin if we get when we get it. Nah, I'll come up with a better nickname. I like how I immediately shut my own idea down. I'm like, nah, that's boring. Or name it like Woof Woof Machine or something. I know it doesn't fit, but still. Woof Squared Machine. We have so many Pokemon, shiny Pokemon we need a nickname. It's like actually kind of absurd. I honestly think we have like 100 shinies worth of Pokemon to name between this and Scarlet. Which will be something. I will probably do a lot of them at once. Probably not all of them, but it'll probably be like 2 sessions worth of naming. You almost gotta get into like that flow state with the nicknaming. That's where the best nicknames come from, when you're in the flow state. Oh my god! Get it, Yawns! Chill! Me just getting angry at my yawns. And they get a little obnoxious. It's like, we get it, you know how to yawn. Ah, it doesn't make you special. You only got like 8 hours of sleep. Time to start yawning. Okay, it's probably lower than that. It's probably closer to 7, but if we're being realistic, it's not like I'm getting 4. I've once again resorted to horrendous commentary. I was saying, Mabostiff can put me out of my misery, but then I'm going for Dondozo anyway, so it's... Potentially, I mean, it could be a terrible spot. There's like a spot I could camp like right by the tree. That would be really good. picnic. Maybe in a few moments I can do a general time check. See where we're at. Who knows? I probably won't even need to do it because we'll probably find the shiny in just a sec anyway. Like right now, probably, give or take. So, you know, not to brag or anything, but I'm pretty good at predicting shinies. Said the fool. The bumbling buffoon. Seeing a decent bit of a boss diffs. I'm probably not being crazy efficient with this. Like, the rates don't feel that bad. Although, I don't know if my wiggling around is making this more or less efficient. I'm like, it feels like, oh yeah, now we're seeing a bunch on screen at once, but if half of those are things we've already looked at, it doesn't really matter. Yeah, we're getting to the point where it's about as long as it took us to do Cabrawler. I'm so paranoid of the frickin' under the tree ones. It's bound to show up sooner or later, right? Ah! Bird. Ah. Ah. Well, hey, it's nice that if I run into a random encounter on accident, because we're not on a Herba Mystica time limit, it's just like, whatever. Not like, ah! Ah! I feel like my neck posture through this is just slowly getting worse and worse. I like I'm slowly leaning forward more and more. Unfortunately, it just kind of happens sometimes with shiny hunting for me. Like, this isn't even like a small Pokemon. But I'm so like... I gotta look at all of them super intensely. I'm scared I'm gonna miss the shiny. I guess just the... I mean, it is starting to look like it. It looks like it's probably starting to get a little later, so that'll at least help a little, I presume. So there is a tiny bit of lag in this general area, which also isn't helping. Which makes me think Dondozo is just a terrible fucking idea. We'll see. Oh, we're back to yawning. Okay. Oh, it's cool. Yeah, no, just keep yawning. See if I care. I care. Oh my god, I just yawned! Like, get your shit together, body! Like, how many times do I realistically need to yawn? The body's like, no shinies is putting me to sleep. I'm going to go to bed now because I have not been shiny. Been 20 whole minutes. Exhaustion is setting in. Beyond signal what is becoming my end. My vitals are shutting down due to the lack of shiny. My organs have given up. I cannot stand for this any longer. They also cannot stand as they are not they don't have legs. I mean, I guess things probably can technically stand without legs, depending on how you worry about it dramatically. Okay, we're back to the nonsense rambles. I swear you could just, like, throw some of these rambles that I have into a horror film. Be like, oh yeah, this is what this crazy character was saying, and they, you know, cuts to, like, an audio recording of someone in, like, a, you know, padlocked room, padded cell, and it's just, like, my ramblings from stream. Being like, I don't want to offend anyone with a bad joke. My vitals are shutting down. I need the shiny. I need it. That'd be a funny gag to set up. It's just to find some random shiny rambling that I go on. And just add some, like, filters over it. Make it sound like it's going to, like, an intercom or something. It's just my ramblings. My nonsensical ramblings. Oh, that guy's yawning too. Again, this is why it's important to have subjects of conversation for when you stream. Especially because, like, it is definitely, like... Shiny hunting is definitely one of those things where it's hard to... You can't just, like, keep commentating on the game. Like, what the fuck am I supposed to say? Oh yeah, another Mabostiff. Another Mabostiff. Look, another Mabostiff. Got to, like, the doctors viewing me. Or you listening to the tape like, this is very concerning. He keeps saying Mabostiff over and over again. And then somehow he's acknowledging that we're watching him. Wait. Okay, now I'm being meta breaking. I'm nonsensically being both characters at the same time. Fuck, this is going in the ramblings too, isn't it? Oh boy. Yeah, the psychiatric ward is doing good at this time of year. Put that in the tape as well. Also, the idea of me alluding to some tape with all of my ramblings on it also makes it sound like I'm insane. You can put that in the tape as well. See, the whole gag of me rambling, like, is a little weird if I'm, like, talking about it. Like, the joke of me being on a tape rambling in itself is a ramble that can be put on the tape that I am talking about. This, I mean, alleged tape, you know, but, like, the gag, you know, oh, horror movie crazy person tape. Like, yeah, I guess there's a hint of self-awareness in it all. But I don't know, you cut out a few of the lines in here with some fancy schmancy editing tools. And I'm back to, you remove that little bit of self-awareness in post, and bada bing bada boom. It's the second time I ran into the Donda mouse. Oh boy. Just like I thought you looked darker than the other ones, you don't. Wah! Right? Man, I'm just like, now I'm just paranoid. I'm losing it. I think, yeah, sometimes the outbreaks especially, I end up getting impatient with. I don't really get as impatient when I'm just doing encounter hunts. At least that's what it feels like. And I think it's specifically the running back and forth outbreaks. I think those are the ones that I end up being the most impatient with. Yeah, I mean, we're almost at a half hour, to be fair. So. Not that that's, like, absurd. It's just... Oftentimes by this point we've found the shiny. All of our shiny luck went into the deerling right before we started the hunt, apparently. Oh boy. I mean, I could try doing a little picnicking just to see. Oh boy. Although I'm on, we should probably go refill our sandwich. That is a teeny one. We're back to yawning. Fucking Christ! Whew. Such aggressive yawns, too. I'm gonna go fly back real quick. Buy a new thing. Holy crap! These yawns! Excuse me. What is going on with them? Oof. Crap. Head back. Funny if I found a shiny on the way back. That would be pretty absurd. Anyway, this is a Thorough, yeah. I like how I'm just constantly fighting them just on the off chance they're shiny. That's what I've started doing. Okay, I gotta just go back to what we were doing. Don't, like, procrastinate it. You know what? I kind of want to try some sort of picnicking. Just to see if there's anything we can find. I'm like, the reason I put my back to the water here is because I'm like, most of them, most of the things that would spawn in the water might not. Okay, I feel like I have to immediately check that. That's not a good sign. Whatever, okay. I feel like the shiny's gonna be like super obvious and I'm gonna have been like paranoid about this for nothing. Eek. We gotta get it sooner or later. As in, like, please. Trying to lose some patience. Not good. In fact, it's bad. I'm running out of things to say. Still haven't worked on those YouTube thumbnail things I talked about a couple days ago and doing all the Jolteon stuff. been busy with other stuff, haven't had the chance. His life. Game's like, yeah, you don't even get the chance for Dondozo. Maybe the game's trying to save me from Dondozo by making my life here annoying. Whatever that means. Show up eventually. Okay, well that was just on me. I tried to sneak by. Oh, you're so cool. You got intimidating. Yeah, you're so intimidating. It's not intimidating. It's a little bird guy. You know, some birds can be scary. I don't really think Staravia is one of those. Maybe the game's trying to, like, it's like, okay, we gotta make this take a while to try to get a good reaction out of him. And then I'm gonna get him, and it's just gonna be going, finally! That's gonna be my reaction, probably. Really just does not want to give me the shiny. Okay, I mean, I'm saying that, like, I mean, it's only been, what, 37-ish minutes? It's not, like, that absurd. But I keep saying, I'm like, yeah, this game, like, has trained me to be impatient with shinies. Due to how easy they are to find. Imagine being like, oh, I haven't gotten a shiny in 37 minutes in, like, Gen 4. I feel like, yeah, that was 20 encounters. Especially Gen 3. That would not be great, no. Well, I mean, there's a reason I never shiny hunted until the Switch games. That's because they made them less painful. You fucking kidding me? Well, yeah, not a boss diff, but okay. Hey, Choodle, how are you? Long time no see. Not at all what we're looking for. Oh, yep, we found a phase. We found the wrong target before we got Mubostiff. That's both funny and painful. I mean, it's a nice shiny. I can't complain that much. Only a little bit. Yeah, it's like, here you go. You've been wanting a shiny, I hear. Trying to use a beast ball though. Trying to see if there's anything I want to use specifically. Really not? Maybe there are people. It's not a good call actually. Let's just do Dust Ball. It's kind of the boring answer, but cool. Choodle number 3! Oh god, wait, all 3 Choodle have been random finds too. Oh no, it's tied to Deerling! It's tying Deerling! And Venomoth! I just realized that! Oh my goodness. I don't think any of them are gonna top the first one we got because it had the rare mark. I get no titles, yeah. Ah! Get away! Shoo! Well. It feels like a terrible sign from a Mubostiff. I feel like we're gonna be here another half hour. See, this is what I meant by I'm gonna regret not just using the Beast Ball on Gothitelle. This is that moment. But I wouldn't have gotten a third shiny Choodle and Deerling if I used it. Is that a big loss? I mean, Deerling, you know, I'm happy with it. Okay, I can't. Choodle's funny. The shiny's a nice shiny. Sure, Bridget would like it. I probably have multiple shinies at this. Oh, Nose Pass! I also found 3 random ones of, didn't I? Oh my god. Okay, I found a few shinies in these games, huh? Hasn't hit Staravia levels of ridiculousness in Arceus yet, but the game's trying. It is a trying. We're gonna be here a while, I feel. I feel like we're not gonna find it in the next like 30 minutes. I don't know why. That's my gut feeling from finding that Choodle. I know it's not how odds work, but it feels like an omen. The Choodle omen. Then again, the last time we found a shiny Choodle, we found like a shiny Knackley like 5 minutes later. Maybe it should be. Maybe it's a good omen. Maybe Deerling was the bad omen. No, Deerling's never a bad omen. Every time I find a shiny Deerling, I get paranoid. But hey, at least it only took us like 40 minutes to find a shiny. Wasn't the one we were looking for. Oh boy. I feel like there's the fucking like Gru meme from Despicable Me of him being like, you know, we shiny hunt a Pokemon. We're like, we knock out 60 Mubostiff. We look for a shiny Pokemon, or look for a shiny Mubostiff. We find a shiny Pokemon. It's Choodle. It's Choodle! You know, see, this is why I'm a comedian. This is why on my LinkedIn resume I apply for jobs as comedian. Maybe not the best to be a comedian, or putting that for a 911 operator. No, I'm kidding. I would never. You see, I get anxious about fucking missing a shiny. You think I could handle life or death situations? I'd be panicking more than the person dying. I like how I'm saying that like I expect someone to believe that. Okay, put it in the tape. Put this rambling in the tape. Moving on. That's just gonna be my next. That's just gonna be my go-to whenever I start rambling. I'm just gonna reference this, you know, mythical tape with very little explanation, and then someone's gonna think it's like duct tape. Oh boy. I don't know, maybe I should send it as like a resume to movie studio or something. Be like, yeah, see, I can do madman ramblings really well, look. And it's just like 4 hours of me saying absolutely nothing of value. Then I'll be like, that's great, you're blacklisted. See, comedian. Oh man, yeah, you could add all the weird, me saying weird sex things to try to get Chinese to show up. You know, say like, I don't know, boonga boonga, big sexo, and then like a shiny will pop up and be like, oh dang, now I gotta put it in the clip. Now we wait. Okay, it wasn't appeased by that one. The game was not appeased by Ungo Bungo Sexo or whatever I said. At least not yet. But if I say it a couple times, maybe we chant it like Bloody Mary. We go Unga Bunga Sexo, Unga Bunga Sexo, Unga Bunga Sexo, and then a shiny Mabosstiff appears. I'm trying out here. I'm trying the desperation tactics. So yeah, once again, you can't really force the what's funniest for a clip. You know, it has to be genuine. It has to come from the soul. You know, I can't be forcing, you know, the equivalent of Bloody Mary for shiny Pokemon appearing. It has to come naturally. I have to somehow naturally get myself to talk about something really weird. Espeon. I don't know why I got excited about that. I think it's the first one we've seen running back and forth in like 45 minutes. Somebody save me from this nightmare. This shiny won't show up. Oh, what if you could see the shiny inside of me? Anyway, we could put that on the tape as well. This is a joke that I'm sure is going to stick for a long time, and I'm not going to give up on it because it's lame. Or it's comedy gold. Yeah, I haven't added the voice filters yet. I haven't finished the assembly. You know, the Avengers assembly, as they say in the hit movie The Avengers. And they also, they're like, the shiny's right behind me, isn't it? Well, I tried. You know, if I just keep saying things that would make a clip funny, one of them's bound. It's one of Shinies are bound to show up by one of them, and it's gonna be like, wow, look at that! What a crazy clip! And then nobody's gonna watch it. Not unless I start uploading all my shiny reactions to TikTok. Hit social media app TikTok. I phrased that like I was gonna say something more about TikTok, and then I didn't. So, yeah. Occasionally I do post on TikTok for like a little bit, and then I forget about it for a year and a half because I realize I just don't care. I tried the social media thing, and like, I don't care. It all feels so forced, and it doesn't actually get me anywhere most of the time. I don't need to tweet out every time I upload a YouTube video like, hey guys, check out my brand new YouTube video here! And then it's like, wow, you linked it. You know, like who gives a rat's ass? I don't even give a rat's ass. Okay, I mean, to be fair, doing some, like, TikToks or... I probably should try YouTube Shorts a little bit. Can be fun. If I have an actual clip that I want to show. And it does help that, yeah, with clipping on Twitch, they give you the vertical option. But, like, I could do some of these without even putting actual effort in. I just haven't... to be fair, I haven't downloaded all the shiny reactions yet. I have a bunch of them. Because I went back, I think I mentioned before, I deleted the highlights for, like, the Legends Arceus Let's streams and a few of the other... or pretty much all the Pokemon Let's streams. So I clipped the shiny reactions that I had, the few in, like, Let's Go Pikachu and Shield, and then the shitload of them in Legends Arceus. And then I did what I could for Scarlet, and then I've been continuing to clip them. You know, I was like, oh yeah, you know, I used to spend so much time making thumbnails, but now I don't know what to do with my life, so I better just clip shinies all day. Okay, to be fair, it's not that long usually. It's only rough if it's like a day where I get like 8 shinies or some shit. Today we're at 4. If we're lucky, we'll get to 5. At the rate we're going, though, I don't know. I want to still do Dondozo, but, you know, I don't think it's gonna happen. And that's just how it is. I wonder if I should be doing something different. Like, I feel like I've seen quite a few. I don't think we've missed them. Although some of the things I'm like, oh yeah, we've seen a lot, or might be just me turning around and seeing ones I've already seen. Which doesn't really help with the numbers. I am starting to get a little surprised by how long this has taken, if I'm being honest. I mean, I know my boosts are not particularly impressive. I mean, I'm only rocking the shiny charm, and I don't have like a sparkling power, but like, come on! I mean, I guess I can't be like, oh, we haven't found any shinies because we found a fucking Choodle. But like, that's not what I'm looking for! Couldn't have at least given me like a Psyduck or a Meryl? Here's a Psyduck. Like, no, you get shoot, it'll take it or leave it. And I'm like, well, I guess I'll take it. Oh, boy. Jeez Louise, we've been at this for 50 minutes. How is this taking so long? I mean, I know it's just luck, that's why, but like, come on! This is taking like almost double the time it took to get Gothitail and Brawler combined. Almost double that. From start to end, I've managed to find 2 other shinies that were not relevant. Oh, come on, it's gotta be almost time. Don't make me cry, game. I'm a real ugly crier. Unless that's what you're into, like, is like a sexual thing, game. Ugly crying. Okay, not, you know, I mean, to each their own, but I would be judging you if that's what you were into. I mean, just crying in general. I mean, not specifically ugly crying, but if sexually attracted to crying is a little concerning, I feel like. I mean, I guess if it's like you're sexually attracted to like crying tears of joy, that's one thing. I don't know. I'm sure somebody does. They're like, oh, I love it when people get so happy. That really arouses me. Like, I mean, yeah, okay, that I'm not judging you, but if it's like I'm sexually attracted to people crying because their father just got hit by a car and killed, and then their mother ran over to help, and then a plane landed on her and killed her. You know? Like, then I'm like, what? Wait, why? I'm sure we've all been there with the, you know, the analogy I just gave. Now I'm looking at Staravia paranoidly as well. You know, if I miss a shiny Staravia, oops! Don't care. Okay, I do. I mean, I'd want it, but like, I don't really. It wouldn't be that big of a deal. There's much worse shiny, or much better shiny. Wait, no. There's worse shinies to miss. Are you kidding me? Ah. How? How? This is the second shiny Deerling! Why can't we just find the positive? This is so cursed! Well, Deerling officially takes the lead for most random shinies encountered of a certain Pokemon, of a specific Pokemon in this game. Which, you know, I'll take it. I like the Pokemon, but still. At some point I gotta figure out which Sawsbuck and Deerling shinies we have so I can, you know. No. And I still gotta look if it's possible to change it in this game, their form. I kinda doubt it, but who knows. If I somehow get a third shiny Deerling before the stream ends, before I end the stream in like 15-20 minutes, I'm using the Beast Ball on it! Okay, the fact that it keeps missing takedown is kind of funny, but the second I false swipe it, I'm sure it's gonna hit takedown. And I can't spore it. There we go. Why is everything attacking me? Oh no, get him! Okay, we got 2 minutes left on the big dark. Yeah, maybe we just don't even bother reset filling that. It's not like it accomplishes much. I'm just checking all the other Pokemon, because apparently those are what's all going to be shiny. Even though Mabostiff has higher odds! Is the Golduck shiny? He's just getting really aggressive about it. How have we not bowed one? We tried the circle around strategy. We've kind of been going back and forth, but circle might actually work somewhat. Oh my god, that's shiny, isn't it? Holy shit. That's subtle! Where'd it go? Oh, not you. Wait, where'd it go? There it is. Okay, it's right by me. I'm pretty sure that was a shiny one. Holy fuck, I bet you I've missed a shiny out at this point. Jeez Louise. Okay. Well, we got the save off. Oh my god. That was so much harder to spot than I was expecting. I mean, it's not like subtle, but it definitely does not stand out as much as I would have expected. Oh my gosh. It's only a few minutes after the Deerling, thankfully. The second shiny Deerling of today. Okay, well now we're going to be resetting every time we don't catch it with the Beast Ball, so we might be here a while. First ball, let's go. I don't have to do any resets. It's not even that, like, vibrant of a blue. I was hoping it'd be more blue. I'll take it in the Beast Ball, though. It works. Oh, man. Holy fuck. We got it. We found it. Okay. Do a heal. We'll take a few screenshots of all three of these guys. I don't... Maybe I'll dick around with Dondozo for a sec, even though it's not gonna be worth the time. And then, yeah, I think starting tomorrow we can start nicknaming all these guys. Excuse me. Ooh. I'm gonna have to send my girlfriend, like, the full context of everything that's happened. Of, like, what was essentially 3 phases. I do wonder, there is a chance I missed him a Mabostiff. Because I thought it was gonna be more noticeable than that. Which could explain why it took so damn long. I mean, odds are I didn't miss more than, like, 1 or 2. But it's definitely feasible. I missed at least one. Okay, let's take some quick photos here. I don't think we really need to get the... I'm not gonna worry about getting like Twitch clips of me interacting with the Choodle and the Deerling. I'll just send those to my girlfriend real quick though. They're happy to look. Oh, get her. Okay, I'll sell that to her. Okay, I want to tell you, so I was doing my boss diff outbreak hunt, and I found the Deerling before I started prepping it. Then I found this, which is the Choodle. Okay. Sorry, Choodle, I should have pulled you away. Move you somewhere slightly else. Slightly else. You type Choodle! You go, and then I found... Okay, well, I was gonna update you. So after the Choodle, I found a second shiny Deerling. Before I finally found them a boss tip. A second Deerling isn't the sandwich. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's see, where do I wanna... Turns out shiny Mabostif is a little more subtle than I was expecting. They're actually pretty big. I mean, I did have a Humongo power on. Oh yeah, let's see that angry face. Or the smiley face. It's not really that angry. What's your little... What's your... Okay, yeah, you're wow, chill. Okay, chill. Terrible sound effect. Aw, and then yeah, it does a little snooze. Honestly, Mabostif's a pretty interesting Pokemon. I feel like it's one of those, seeing it in game definitely, you know, seeing like the animations and stuff has definitely made me appreciate it more. You got a big ol' run. I mean, you are just a big ol' puppy. Oh yeah, grrr. Ruff, ruff. Nailed it. Sleepy baby. Nah, it really was. Oh yeah, and there's Psyduck. I'm like, you could have given me a Psyduck over the Choodle, but I'll take it. I'll take a third shiny Choodle. Anyway, so Deerling now holds the record for most shinies I have found in the wild by accident. And right behind that is what? 3 Nosepass, 3 Venomoth, and 3 Choodle. Okay, it is very late. I'm gonna just do a quick check on this Dondozo. I don't think we're gonna have time to do it. I mean, unless this ends up actually being like a legitimately good spot, in which case I might go for it for 20 minutes, but I'm just curious. Oh yeah, and then yeah, I caught the Mabostif in a Beast Ball. Give me that Gimbal. Which I thought it was going to be a little more bluish than it was. But the Beast Ball still, I think, looks decent with it. So I can't complain too much. And that was the last fancy ball I had. And then I caught the Kerbrawler and the only other fancy ball I had remaining, which was the fastball. Yeah, we did 3 successful hunts and 3 successful phases. I don't know if successful phases is the right word, but... You know. I don't know why I'm checking that. I'm not going to fight the raid. So it should be somewhere around here. I wonder, is it possible to picnic method this? I think it's going to be too far. I mean, I could just auto-battle all the Dondozo here. Palooza. Go away. Shoot. We have to use you here. But yeah, I still think this is... yeah, it doesn't look like it's going to be a great enough spot. I was hoping it was going to be close enough to the island that I could, like, picnic method it, but... doesn't look like it's the case. But I am willing to auto-battle all of them just to see if I get lucky, and that only takes, like, 10 minutes. Okay, so I think I have to take out this Velouz. You're like, wow, I have Mold Breaker. I'm so Velouza. Get the fuck out of here. Bye-bye. Yeah. I also have to look at this angle, otherwise there's a lot of lag. Yeah, so we'll see if we just get crazy lucky with this Dondozo, and then we'll call it for the night. Yeah, I think being able to fly around will make going for Dondozo a bit easier. The shiny one, that is. Plus, I think I want to have an encounter power up, or a sparkling power level 3 up, or at least level 1 up for it. So yeah, we wouldn't have to deal with Velouzas ramming into me every 2 seconds if we were flying, for example. I like the reflection of Iron Moth on the water. Anyway, he's ready to somehow find another shiny Dratini. Okay, I'm gonna... like this. It's a worse way to look around, but if it makes it less laggy, it means this goes a lot quicker. Dude, please. I need you to actually go for the Pokemon. Or Moth. So, anyone have any predictions on if I'm gonna get crazy lucky here? I would be like, oh yeah, it took me, you know, like 50 minutes to find my boss diff, but I also found, like, 2 other shinies in that time period, which 3 shinies in 50 minutes without sparkling power is actually pretty damn good. So... it is funny, yeah, we found more shinies today than, like, the past 2 days. And this time we were doing it without sparkling powers, while the others we were doing it with sparkling powers. Yeah, I'll have to decide tomorrow if I want to try to do some stuff with Scarlet off the bat in terms of nicknaming. Or if I just want to go through Pokemon Home and just sort of see what we have. Like, there's kind of a lot to consider. Yeah. But I'll worry about that tomorrow. No! You beat up Slowpoke! Okay, well. A little rude. Hey, at least Shiny Dondozo isn't subtle. No. Fucking Sludge Wave again. Yeah, it'll be nice then to switch over to Scarlet for some shiny hunting, because we'll have access to, well, new exclusives being a big thing. But I think also importantly, the 2 DLCs. Which will at least introduce a few new options. Yeah, I'll have to figure out what I want to prioritize. Let's see if I ever want to, take a little bit of a break from this or not. So I probably should take at least a couple days break from shiny hunting at some point. Although it'll be easier when my girlfriend comes back from her vacation that she's doing soon. Because then we could theoretically do 2 or 3 days of, you know, a different Pokemon thing or something. Or maybe I need like a short detour and just play like some random game. But I'm also still kind of enjoying myself. Like, it's fine if I go until burnout, I feel like. Because I'm not necessarily will not necessarily be burning myself out of Pokemon interest. Which, at this point, I'm not even sure that can happen. But just shiny hunting, which, I mean, is fine. Especially, yeah, because if I do something else, I just go to something more battle, you know, ROM hack that's battle focused or something. Or I could actually just go buy an actual a new graphics card and CPU and play an actual game that I need to get to. I mean, I don't necessarily. I mean, there's a lot of old games I can play that I have that are, you know, 5+ years old that would run perfectly fine on this. I mean, I probably should do a computer desktop. It's been a while, but you know, it's not that big of a deal. I'm just lazy. Just a bit of a hassle. That was a Veluza. So far, no shiny Dundozo. Womp womp. And I'll have to make like a priority list, but I think I want to wait on, you know, coming up with that priority list until we get to Scarlet, because I want to go through the DLC decks and add whatever interests me there to my list of shinies to go for in their typings. Because that just, yeah, makes it so much easier to plan out what I want to prioritize. And I want to know all the things. So I think one of the big things I will prioritize is the past Paradox Mons. I don't know if I'm going to prioritize all the exclusives to Scarlet. At least some of them I probably will. You know, I think it just depends. Because, like, I really do like the Hydreigon line, but I also do have probably extra lying around at home from the Pokemon Go community day. I don't think I want to bother with the Paldean Tauros. At least not anytime. I mean, I want to. Like, if I'm going to go through the effort of getting all the Violet exclusives, I may as well get all the Scarlet exclusives. But we'll see. Then again, I mean, there's a Scarlet exclusive, I think, is Stunky and Skuntank, so... like, I don't need any more of those. I got those. I guess, yeah, I mean, Legends Arceus shinies, I think, are a bit different to me than Pokemon Go shinies, though, too. Because, I mean, they feel more real, quote-unquote, or valid. I don't know, yeah, it's... not the right outlook to have, per se, but... Man, I was gonna say too, because I mean, what? Going through, whatchamacallit, the Paradox Mons that are Scarlet exclusive, going for those shinies. I mean, I would assume I'm going to be using Sparkling Power Herb and Mysticus for all of them. So we'll have options for other Pokemon to go for. I might have to do a little bit of experimentation in there, just to sort of make sure I'm doing, you know, the right typings and know where I want to do them. But we'll see. I don't want to jump the gun too much. Because that's... We're probably going to go a day or two without really doing any shiny hunting because we're going to be doing a bunch of nicknaming and stuff. And evolving, which I will probably clip all the evolvings and the reaction to the evolved Pokemon and stuff, both in Scarlet and in Violet. Between things like Shiny Wugtrio and Shiny Arcanine and shit like that, so... Get that Iron Moth, you didn't get it. And then, yeah, we may as well, we'll have to see what resources we want to put into our Pokemon that we're transferring from Violet to Scarlet, you know. Because we have like 20 bottle caps, I may as well use those, and EXP candies. Yeah, I really don't see a reason to not just use them. I mean, it's not impossible for us to want to come back to this game. And, you know, having supplies would be nice as a backup. But I don't see that. And the more I think about it, even though I'm like, I really want to transfer over my Pokemon here, especially like Iron Moth and Iron Hands, I'm probably just going to want to reset up as the shinies and do a similar build. The only thing that I could argue for would be Breloom, because it, I don't have a shiny one of that yet, but I do want to go for one eventually. I don't know, maybe I try to prioritize it, but for now there's not really a need for it. Well, I'm already using other mons anyway, or I'm already using King Gambit for my false swiping and all that, which is good enough. Although I guess having one with Spore and one with Thunderwave is honestly really nice. Okay, Pokemon dispersed. No shinies, no shinies. Okay. I mean, this was pretty much the expected outcome, so. Cool. Okay, we're gonna wrap up here. Yeah, tomorrow I mean, unless I, for some reason, find an outbreak I really want to hunt tomorrow, which I'm not doing any resets or anything, but if off the bat I get, you know, I don't know, Vaporeon or Umbreon or something, maybe I'll do it, but other than that, I don't think we're doing any more shiny in this game. Yeah, I'm like, I feel like I can use most of my resources. It's not the worst idea. Sorry, I don't know what froze for a second there. Not the worst idea to keep a little bit of supplies, because we might end up, for whatever reason, coming back to do terror raids on this account. If I don't know if they do anything like what they do with Walking White Iron Leaves again, where one is exclusive to Scarlet, one's Violet. Or if I just want to dick around with Bridget at some point and do some terror raids together. You know, it's nice to leave the option open. But yeah, I don't think there's really much of a reason to not use most of our supplies. And I'm like, yeah, if we end up leaving Iron Hands and Iron Moth in this game, and Tyranitar, even if we just leave one of them, we have the resources available to get supplies again without, you know, doing 5-star terror raids. So I think it's fine to use a majority of our supplies. Yeah, I mean, we got a lot of ability capsules. We got quite a few mins. Like, I may as well just use what I can. TMs are going to be a little inconsistent, but I may as well use whatever I have access to that, you know, is a good move. So, we'll see. Okay, but I gotta call it good here. So, that's gonna wrap things up for tonight's stream. Tomorrow we will, yeah, probably just do a lot of nicknaming and evolving and all that. And yeah, that'll be the plan going forward. But we'll also wrap things up here, so thank you guys so much for tuning in. I'm streaming again tomorrow as always. Hope to see you guys then. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.